Holy crying Jordan. What's up, everybody? This is Fred Rachani of TSC News here to recap Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers responded in a gigantic way. They owned the Golden State Warriors tonight. They handed out a few crying Jordan faces to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. I mean, they just smothered them. 120-90. They out-hustled them. They out-defended them. They obviously outscored them. They out-everything them. It was nuts. Kyrie Irving outplaying Steph Curry. Steph Curry disappearing for the first half of the game. Klay Thompson as well. My goodness gracious. I mean, I thought they were done. And I thought even if the Cavs win tonight, they're probably going to lose Game 4. They're probably going to lose Game 5. And if they were going to win tonight, it was going to be a really, really hotly contested game with LeBron James, doing his thing in the clutch like he's done in his playoffs. No. This was a 30-point beatdown. Now, at one point, I believe the Warriors cut it down to 8. But yeah, 30 points. 30 freaking points by the Cavaliers on the defending 73-9 world freaking champions. Are you kidding me here? Are you kidding? Man. I know these playoffs have been weird. In fact, they had a stat on the broadcast that they showed that Jeff Van Gundy was mind-boggled about, and I'm mind-boggled about it too, and I think everybody watching worldwide was mind-boggled as well. There have been more games decided by 25 points or more than in the history of the NBA playoffs. And that includes, of course, when the Warriors shellacked OKC, and then with the Spurs shellacking the Thunder, and then the Thunder coming back to win. And then you go back to Eastern Conference, and that series was up and down and not very competitive. And this series has been ugly. Ugly. I mean, it's kind of fun to see the Warriors hit 1,000,000 threes in the first two games. It's kind of fun to see LeBron James dunk. But after a while, I started getting tired. I wanted to go to sleep, but I was like, damn, I got to recap this game. And yeah, I would like to see some competition. I would like to see some back and forth action. But with that being said, props to the Cavaliers. I mean, let me read you some of the stat lines here, but mucho props to the Cavaliers. They made me eat my words. They made a lot of people eat their words. And hey, the criticism was warranted the first two games, but they stepped up to the plate tonight. First off, let's go to the brilliant stat sheet here for the Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green, 6 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Steph Curry, he had 19 points. Most of them came in the second half. Actually, I think all of them came in the second half. 6 for 13, 19 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Klay Thompson, 10 points. Unacceptable. 10 points. Second leading scorer was Harrison Barnes, who's going to be very valuable as a free agent. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Not much help from the bench except for Iguodala, who had 11 points, the last year's Finals MVP. And then we had the Cavs. Oh, by the way, the Cavs didn't even have Kevin Love. Kevin Love out with a concussion. So we had the Cavs step up to the plate. Tristan Thompson, a guy who was signed to a big extension, kind of controversial, stepped up. 14 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists. Richard Jefferson, the veteran, the former New Jersey Net from back in the day. 9 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Kyrie Irving, 30 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. J.R. Smith, 20 points, 4 rebounds. LeBron James, 32 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, man, that starting lineup stepped up to the plate. 4 players in double figures. And who knows? Maybe the Cavs are actually better without Kevin Love. Maybe, just maybe, Kevin Love should come off the bench, as Mark Jackson suggested. We'll see. And maybe, just maybe, as Mark Jackson suggested too in the game, maybe they want to start Iguodala. We'll see. But it's interesting. It's interesting. This has definitely been a game of matchups. It's been a game of momentum. It's been a game of home crowds, or the series has, But this whole playoff atmosphere, I really feel like it's been a lot about home court. It's been about winning on the road too and all this stuff like that. But man, the teams at home court advantage outside of the Spurs, have seemed to do really well in this entire playoff. So we'll see. Ultimately, the Warriors do have the home court advantage. I don't think it's going to be a real series, quote unquote, until a team wins on the road. But man, after the first 2 games, I thought Cavs are done. Cavs are done. Maybe they'll get lucky and win one game that's close, but they'll be done eventually. And this totally changed my opinion. Totally changed my opinion. I could definitely see them winning Game 4 now. Hell, maybe they could even win Game 5. I mean, if there's anybody that could come back from being down 0-2, it's LeBron James. But then again, if there's anybody that could come back from being down 2-2 or tied 2-2 or down 3-2, it's the Golden State Warriors. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see how Game 4 plays out. Let's see if Kevin Love ends up playing. Let's see if he starts or comes off the bench. We shall see. But all I got to say tonight is props to the Cavaliers. Just simple as that. They wanted it more tonight. They stepped up to the plate. They deserve their props. Props to the Cleveland fans for showing up strong tonight as well. Wow, what an effort. But folks, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the Cleveland Cavaliers' dominant performance? Do you think they can ride this wave of momentum, or is this just a mirage, an aberration? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us, Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please like, share, take care. And until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the games.